Hey guys, welcome to the Super Post Show where we're talking about things Marvel, DC, and Star Wars. It's your boy Stevie Hayes here again. And today we're here to talk about the Ahsoka show because I've heard some crazy rumors about the Ahsoka show. And this is from makingstarwars.net. So I really wanted to address the things that I heard. And then after I addressed the kind of the some of the leaks and some of the rumors, really rumors about this. I'm going to then just go through all of the other rumors about the Ahsoka show that we've heard so far. All right. So let's get right to it. So this is what the article says. And I'm only going to read the parts that I care about, honestly. So let's get right to it. It says this. I have heard about a sequence in Star Wars where Ezra uses the Force in a way compared to Luke Skywalker shattering the Beehive Hut on Act 2 when he catches Rey Force Skyping with her evil space boyfriend. However, the difference is one source saying and others confirming Ezra Handokins with the Force, which is basically something from, I'm pretty sure, from Street Fighter or something to that degree. On the flip side, each time I hear about a scene or sequence with Sabine Wren in live action sequences from Star Wars Ahsoka, it seems to have a common weapon, a green lightsaber. Sabine Wren is going to have Ezra Bridger's lightsaber, which is the green one, and she's going to be using that as a weapon. So now let's get into this, right? Ezra Bridger, on the other hand, has been in a strange land for years without his lightsaber. Apparently, a kyber crystal has not called out to him in all that time because he has developed his own martial arts based force powers. This martial arts style, coupled with his connection to animals, makes him an interesting take on a force user on screen as he uses his hands, feet, and the force and nature to beat up undead stormtroopers. Okay, so there are sequences with Sabine using the lightsaber with Ezra Bridger. It is not clear if Ezra gets another laser sword at some point or just finally takes his lightsaber back from her, but she's usually using it from what I'm hearing in the main conflicts. So it sounds like Ezra's probably going to get his own lightsaber at a certain point. But basically, to kind of give like a backfill to what this is talking about. So here are the other rumors that I've been talking about regarding Ahsoka. So Ahsoka is supposed to have obviously lots of the Ghost Crew. Hera will definitely be in this show, helping them find Ezra, which is probably everyone was expecting. So the place that Ezra is in, apparently, allegedly, the rumored place is the New Beyond. And the New Beyond is either a separate galaxy or a hidden galaxy that we believe Dave Filoni wants to tap into. And it is allegedly where the Night Sister comes from, and really where the pinnacle of Force magic is used. And Ezra Bridger has been in this New Beyond for a long time, but he is not with Thrawn at this moment because Thrawn apparently has some deal with the resurrected stormtroopers, apparently from these groups of women, either called the Gold or Light Sisters. And I'm guessing they're kind of maybe the opposite of what the Dark Sisters are, but they are in the New Beyond. They might have different types of force powers and etc. So Thrawn is apparently going to have Balin, who was a Jedi, but now he's a Sith, and now Balin apparently has an apprentice named Shin, and this is most likely who Ahsoka and Sabine are going to face off with through most of this show. Okay, and whatever Thrawn has in the New Beyond is the big threat, because if he comes into the regular Star Wars universe with this army, Sith, and witches, he could possibly take over the universe, because right now the only power is the new Republic, obviously, and Luke Skywalker, which is obviously a pretty big deal. And we also see, I was kind of doing my research on the guy who's playing Ezra. This dude is getting pretty jacked. He's putting on a lot of size. So we are going to see a grown-up version of Ezra Bridger, and so, Dave Filoni also talked about this project kind of mirroring kind of a old samurai type of style film. So I am also excited to see how he's going to incorporate those things. But I do think that this movie, all in all, is going to be the definition of a banger, because number one, I mean, there also is a rumor that this show is going to have the most lightsaber fight scenes that we've seen in any Star Wars show. So that is also exciting. But this is what Star Wars fans want. And I believe that the reason why Star Wars is such a big universe, I do feel like Star Wars as a whole has kind of diverted from the original stuff. Like diving into the Force and all of the mystical things about that and deep to Star Wars lore. It's become so practical to an extent that I'm happy that we are going to this place called the New Beyond. I'm happy that Ezra is using the Force in his fighting style. I love the idea of Thrawn going to be using resurrected clones. This is the kind of mystical stuff that we want to see in Star Wars because there is so much that you can do with the Force, and this show is going to prove that. And I believe that Ahsoka is going to have godly ratings because you are digging into this fantasy. It isn't just, as I said, I love Mando, but there is a Mando to a point is very realistic. The fighting styles and the jetpacks is not really like the only really Force user we see so far is Grogu. But in this is like there's more than one Force user. There's Sith, and I'm really excited to see how that kind of pans out. I even think there might be a chance that Sabine Wren might be Force sensitive. What if Sabine has been training with Ahsoka? I think that is also a big possibility in the show as well. So, from everything that I'm hearing regarding the show, this is a W, and I'm excited just to. Obviously, this movie is supposed to be coming out in the summertime as well, or closer to that. So, I'm very happy to see what's going to happen. But that's all I got. Please do me a favor. Please like and subscribe and ring the notification bell and show some love. I love you guys so much. Have a nice day. Peace out.